All right, welcome on in. I haven't done this in a while, reported on any kind of movies or anything like that. Um, you guys will probably see this when I'm done live streaming, playing some games, but I wanted to give you my opinion on, as you can see, the Marvels movie. Uh, we're gonna hit play. There's gonna be no sound because I literally I don't have any kind of protection for copyright. So we see CGI, but I understand. Um, we got Fury, Monica Rambeau, who is out in space walking up to a thing. Okay. I've seen a few people make mention of this. You see this thing right here? That allows her to propel herself in space. Okay. Well, in this movie, apparently their powers cause them to switch places. I waited long enough that it's got 16 million views. So everybody kind of understands what's going on. Okay. So you see this, she touches it, and apparently they switch places. Um, so notice both of her hands, uh, no apparatus. Uh, for a trailer, you would assume that there'd be some kind of continuity where you would be able to say, "Oh, she pressed the button and it slowed her down before she got to the space station." However, we do not have that. What we have is her getting right up here and somehow slowing down before smashing into the space station. And notice there's no jet propulsion control in her hands. It's not floating around out here. We don't see it. As for all we know, it doesn't exist. Okay, that's an issue. Okay, now welcome to the volume. Found a random set with sand and then filled the sky with stars. They put them in the cheapest looking outfits they could find. I mean, I get it. There's these characters may or may not have any kind of extraordinary outfits to begin with, but they just look very plain. Um, okay, and then we cut to Brie Larson, who we would assume would be the star of the show, but I get the feeling that Kamala Khan is. This scene would be the last scene in the TV show of Miss Marvel. If you haven't seen it, which it doesn't seem like anyone has, you would have no idea what this is. And if I were her and had not seen it as well, I'd have the same confused look on my face too, because it's kind of creepy. All right, so we find out that Fury and Monica Rambeau are now back together again somehow, and she's here at home with her family. And then we find out that somehow she can manipulate light energy, which, based on this scene, seems like she's nearly unkillable. Like she's able to phase through things. I didn't know she had that power. You know, the power of like vision, but okay. Um, and her power gauntlets, which if you haven't seen the show, you'll have no idea. Maybe she'll explain it. And then she powers up, and they switch places again. And we see once again CGI Carol Danvers smashing through a table. And this is the most acting we've seen out of Brie Larson in quite a while, which is actually good because I'm for all the fans of this particular movie or these particular characters, I want it to be decent. I want it to be kind of good, and I know that She may act like a piece of wood often, but she's talented enough to be an actress. So I have to assume that she's got some abilities to act. Yeah, she's surprised. Okay, now Kamala Khan smashes into this guy, and she is traveling with, if you remember from the first movie, the cat. Yay, the cat. And the cat proceeds to consume, I'm guessing, all three. Oh, it looks like just the two. And yeah. Okay, so we see these actresses smiling, having fun. I didn't know. I don't know if you saw that. That's a smile from Brie Larson. It's as good as it gets. Uh, Generic city. I can honestly say I don't know what that is. I don't know where that is. I've read a lot of comic books in my time. Never seen this city before. It's pretty. It's very Mediterranean. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so there's action scenes, and apparently there is a musical scene. Uh, this is probably how I would feel if I was stuck seeing this movie. How did I get here? Why am I watching this? Um, and we have generic villains. We have female, um, whatever. I don't care. Guardians of the Galaxy guy, female version. Uh, and she's got Ronan's hammer. Okay, look at these suits. Like these costumes are the most bland things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like they used to be something else, and then they just were like, oh, these will be an inexpensive replacement, so we'll just paint them black and add a little spot in the middle. Uh, I kind of don't have a problem with any of these costumes. I think it's neat that they got a team up. Uh, as you just saw right there, she was fighting one of them and powered up, and this one's now attacking. And then Kamala Khan attacks, and then Brie Larson attacks. It's funny how they wait all to attack her one at a time. Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. Um, I have no plans to see it. It looks like a lot of volume, a lot of sitting around talking, a little bit of action, more talking, song and dance. Yay. Um, I don't know. I I, I don't for a minute long trailer. I don't have any faith in this movie. Um, do I think it'll do better than Ant Man and the Wasp? Maybe, but we're gonna have to wait and see. For a movie that was delayed, what, 4 or 5 times? It's possible. It's very possible. Um, I don't know. I hope for the young girls that are big fans. My daughter's friend's a big fan. I hope it's good. I do. I hope it does well enough. Um, I do. I kind of hope it does well enough. I don't. I don't have a ton of faith in Marvel anymore. I don't think. I think Deadpool's their last shot at putting out a decent product, and I think we're looking at a very, very disappointing Marvel end. I don't see Marvel going past Phase 5 at this point, and that's unfortunate because Phase 1 and 2, some of 3, most of 3, was pretty good. 4 has been a disaster. Uh, 5 may be the end. Um, I don't know. We'll wait and see. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Uh, and I will see you guys next time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We'll see you.